Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long Blues 1975. YouTubers on the rise. Reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends. But Long Blues 1975.
This is Kickoff 2 on the Commodore 64, released by Anco Software in 1990. Obviously, the original Kickoff was released initially on the Atari ST, excuse me, and then ported to the Amiga in 1989. And there's an 8-bit version of that on the Commodore 64, but I can't get that to work, which is why I'm playing this version. But yeah, this port is by Enigma Variations. It's also on the Spectrum, which is awful, and the Amstrad, which is awful, but it's a port of the Spectrum, so what else was it going to be? Now, I feel a little bit sorry for these guys, because obviously Kickoff 2 came out in 1990, but Sensible Software came along, and obviously they looked at this and just went, that's kind of cool, that's a great idea, we can run with this. Although they did program Microprose, for Microprose soccer, didn't they, before this, I want to say, and that's a top-down football game, but the ball sticks to your foot in that. So yeah, obviously, because then Kickoff was, it was praised and won awards, and Kickoff 2 came out, and they were both very, very, very popular games, but there's no denying that Sensible Soccer, can we please stop calling it soccer then and now? It's called football, but yeah, Sensible Soccer ran with it, tweaked it, just sharpened the tool, if you will, and just became an absolute behemoth. Now, I do recognise that it's one of the best football games of all time and is absolutely loved and adored, but I don't get on with football games. I don't get on with talking either, apparently, when the ball doesn't stick to your feet. Now, I know you say practice makes perfect, but it just frustrates me. I get bored and I give up. But since I do like the look of Sensible Soccer and Kickoff, so I just want to see what it looks like on the Commodore 64, because out of all the 8-bit versions, surely this stands a chance of being the best version, but I am concerned about resolution. Anyway, my brother had it on the Atari ST Kickoff 2 back in the day, and then later on the Amiga, and he absolutely loved it. And it was one of those games that was talked about when it first came out at school. For some reason, my CDT class was loaded with all the people who actually gave a shit about computers, and we used to have massive, massive debates that I always won because I had a Mega Drive, a Japanese imported Mega Drive. Anyway, shut up now. So, options. Single game, but yeah, Kickoff was talked about it in that class. Controls, do you want to work? Help if I turn on my control pad. I am playing this on my Super Console X. The loading times in this are absolutely, let's go with international friendly, horrific. So I've edited them all out, but just take my word for it, they are horrific. And this is a disc ROM, so how people put up with this shit back in the day, don't know. Bosh. Right, Kickoff 2 by Enigma Variations, programmed by Finley Monroe, music by System 6581 music. I heard no music on the title screen. Okay, maybe that's because it's a hack ROM. Graphics by David Bland, 1990, Anco Software Limited. That load to get here, Bosh, was 45 seconds. I shit you not. That's unacceptable. Even then, practice skills, single game, international friendly, options. Right, let's have a look in options. Okay, duration, pitch, wet, soggy, plastic, normal. Let's go with soggy, wind, off, extra time, no, after touch, awkward, select tactics, no, right, can I not, duration 2 5-minute halves, you can sod right off there, me old bean, there we go, right, and then continue, select level team, skill level. International A. Is A me? Division 1. 2, 3. Oh yeah! No, I'm going to go with international, and then you're going to be Division 3. I know. So this is pre-premiership, isn't it? That's why. Continue. Practice skills, single game, international friendly. Right. Player 1. So I simultaneous 2-player. Okay, that's kind of cool. I shall be England, and you shall be the old enemy, Germany. To be fair, every fucking team out there is the old enemy because they've all beat us at some point, and we aren't good losers. Team B wins the toss. Team B down pitch. I'm playing up. Referee Tim Boland. Tim? I don't know why I just named him Tim. There you go. It's Tim Boland. Right. I'm playing in blue. You know. Although we did play in blue once. Right. Here's the thing. Okay. Bottom left hand corner is... I don't know because there's only showing one team on the pitch. That's as close as I get to scoring, but we'll go up to that. In the middle is a description of the events happening, and then to the right, and the time, to the right of that, is the scoreline. Oh, it's an up there. The bottom left-hand corner changes to their team, my team, and the player on the ball. Now, top left-hand corner of the viewable area is the radar, which, let's be honest, with this resolution is rendered absolutely useless. But to be fair, they put it in, so you know it's Kickoff 2E. To be fair, they weren't the only sort of people doing that at the time. But yeah, with this resolution, it's not going to happen, is it? Now the other problem why I wanted to play this, I mean, graphically it's all right. It's not the best looking. Hey, it wasn't a foul, and I can't get on the fucking ball. Yeah, it wasn't the best looking game, was it? But there were better looking football games, I should say. But it looks like Kickoff. I will give it credit where credit is due. I just can't get on the fucking ball. But to be fair, that's what Kickoff is to me. But yeah, it looks like Kickoff. I mean, if this was the only way you could play Kickoff, and you'd seen it around your mates' houses, the spoiled bastards with the Amigas and the Atari STs, when you were 12, my brother bought his own. Because we had work, you know, ethics instilled to us. Thank God the player's fucking on ball here. See what I did there? But the problem here is, because I guess because of the resolution of the Commodore 64, by all means correct me down below, is you don't see enough of the pitch at any one time for it to, like, well, for me to get on with it. Also, as I said, I don't get on with football games where the ball doesn't stick to your feet, because how do you turn? How do you turn? How do you shave? Point to the quote. How do you turn and then just not run in a different direction from the ball? Now, as I've always said one of these types of games, I know people say practice makes perfect. Can't be asked. Not when I could be playing match day 2. But like I said, I understand that, you know, this and also sensible soccer became behemoths, and they are incredibly loved by everyone still to this day, and regarded as some of the best bollocks football games ever made. So, you know, it's just me. It's just me. That doesn't get on with these. But I had to see it. I had to see it in the flesh. And I can confirm it's far better than the Spectrum version. And it's far better than the Commodore 64 version. This is the Commodore 64 version, you dumbass. See? What? I intercepted it and then I didn't even change directions. I mean, how am I supposed to do fuck all here? See, I was pressing right. Why when I press fast, so why is the ball not going to the right? Or do I have to literally run it into the net? But yeah, it looks better than the Spectrum, the Amstrad version. See, when it did that, I was thinking, wait, what? That's a fucking penalty. And also, the fact that, you know, you can circumvent the fact the ball doesn't stick to your feet by obviously you pass it around a lot and stuff like that, you're supposed to. Oh, half time. Oranges for everyone! Apparently Lucasade hadn't been invented then. But, you don't see enough of the screen to do that. And the little map in the top left-hand corner, the radar, if you will, is just, it's too small for it to be of any use. Right, select tactics. Oh, fuck it, it's not going to make any difference. What are we, 1-0 down? Oh, I'm playing down. Wait, and it didn't even wait. And I had no one around the halfway circle, did I? At least your player flashes, the one that's nearest the ball, you know, or in control, which is quite useful. Off the bar, controversial. Would like music. Oh, you told me there was music. Why is there no music? Hold fire. I'm holding down. I'm squinting at the radar. I can see one dot. I didn't do that. It times out. That's a bit shit, although time wasting, so I guess you could argue that that's accurate. Don't overdo it, mate. Alright, I know you're the best player on my team, but you're overdoing it now. See, how do you get on the ball? It's obviously not as Scheisenballs, tight controls, as the Amiga Guitar ST, and I'm playing on Super Console X, which is the shittest, you know, joypad in the world. Did you just boot it your own fucking... Wow, okay. Well, to be fair, so did I. Oh, yellow card, player 2. I'm assuming you... I can't remember now that you can turn fouls off. So like I said, for all its faults, because me being shit at it and not wanting to practice is not its fault, it's my fault. But for all its faults, the biggest thing you don't see enough of the screen, that does kind of, you know, ruin your football game. Why can I not catch up with the ball? And again, how do you change direction or kick it in a different direction? Don't bother telling me. Don't care. But yeah, for all its faults, resolution being the biggest one and the size of the screen I should say, it's Kickoff. So like I said, if this was... What the fuck is he doing? Okay? Was he fly? He was literally flying. I'm pretty sure having a superhuman on your team is an unfair advantage. But yeah, I mean, if you wanted to play Kickoff and this was the only way you could play Kickoff, then I'm guessing you would have been happy. But you probably wouldn't invite your mates around with Amigas and Atari STs and said, hey, want to play Kickoff 2 at my house? Because I think they would have been like, yeah, no, that's like going back to the Dark Ages. But at least the little characters look like Kickoff. I will say that. I will say, like I said, it was made by Microprose. Released it, but it was made by the people who became Sensible Soccer, or developed by them. I think they were Sensible Soccer then. They just made it for Microprose. Microprose wanted a football game. But I will say, I personally think that's better and more fun on the Commodore 64, if only because the ball, again, my failing, sticks to your feet. However, it does have insane banana shots in that game, which just never get old. I do have a gameplay of it if you want to see it, and on the ZX Spectrum. But that's more fun than this. I just don't get on when the ball doesn't stick to your foot. There's a reason that your FIFA's not called FIFA anymore now, but you know what I mean. What was it? FC? I don't know. I was in the other camp. Pro Evolution Soccer, particularly on the Wii, but obviously the latest iteration of that, I had it for a bit. It was free on my Xbox One, or my Series S. Sorry, it was shit. But there's a reason that in modern football games the ball sticks to your feet. I don't know what the last version of Sensible Soccer was to be released. Is there an equivalent of it on modern consoles? To be fair, I'm only losing 2-0. I shouldn't have said that out loud, but that's not bad for me. Here comes number 3. I would have liked more sound effects as well than the ping pong of the ball and the whistle and music. But yeah, anyway, as always, I'd love to know what you think, especially if you played this on the Commodore 64 back in the day, because you played it around your mates' houses on their Amigas and Atari STs, and were you happy with it? Were you fine with it? Like I said, to be fair, it's far better than the Spectrum and the Amstrad version, but that's not really the Amstrad's version, because the Amstrad version is a port of the Spectrum version, which was shit in the first place, so it was never likely to be any good, was it? See, I tried to change direction and yeah, don't get it, but at least I had an orange at half time. That's a positive I can take from this. But yeah, well, injury time, look at you. Oh, you fucking C-bomb. That's why you did it, just to really rub in the salt. Bastards. How much time was... Does it tell me? No, of course it doesn't. I'm going to finish this match, even if it kills me. See, he can change direction. Why can he change direction and I can? Actually, just for this version, you can tell me that, because that's not cricket. You know what I mean. Because if I try and change direction with it, nothing happens. See? Come on, referee, end the pain. End the pain. The pain is too much. I fear the pain. fear that fucking ball noise. That's drilling into my head. Okay, can we... It's the longest 6 minutes of my life. Oh! It's about to get longer. I think it's all over. I wish it fucking was. See? What even happened there? Kick, 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 kick to the end. See what I did there? Jesus Christ, ref, who's paying you off this? Look at it. Oh. Pain endeth. This isn't injury time. We're now playing a fucking third half, if you see what I mean. Alright, alright. I get it. I know what throwing is. Thank you. Ooh! Jesus, how much fucking pace is on that? And we're off. No, we're not. It's a corner kick. Well, considering I tried to welly that, obviously I don't understand the controls, but yeah. Come on. How many fucking injuries were there? It was a soccer side. See what I did there? Fuck it. If you can't score on their net, why not score on yours? Alright, I've had enough now. I don't know if I can be bothered to finish this. Because, yeah. It's starting to really irritate me. Oh. See? How's he changing fucking direction? How? How? What witchcraft is this? Look at this bloke standing in my fucking net. Oh, and the pain endeth. Yeah, Kickoff 2, if this was the only way you could play it. No, it didn't. Then, I don't know. I'd love to know what you think. But, quite frankly, and not just because I don't get on with Kickoff, because of the controls, I'm not having a good time here. Anyway, as always, I won't finish the match because apparently it's fucking running on indefinitely. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.